The president is coming, right?
TD, you will get down. Oh. Yeah. So make sure that you understand. Shoot. Hey. Lord Oh, please. I'll send you. Is it alright? That's her. I said, good. We're about to start it. Hello.
Just here.
Oh, I think you together. Okay. Thank you. So we do the honor for the birth. Thank you.
And I called him. He doesn't always pick my call. But on this occasion, the president picked my call. And I said, well, I'm doing a book on reparations, and given the fact that you are the AU champion on reparations, would you kindly write the foreword? And his answer was simple. He said, bring the book. Just that, bring the book. So I took the book to the president, and I was wondering, when will he have time to read 130 pages of my ideas? Not the ideas of Nkrumah, not the ideas of Secretary, but the ideas of somebody like me, and 130 pages. And 2 weeks weeks later, I get a call from Dr. Callistus Mahama, and he says, the foreword is ready. I was in a hurry to get the foreword. I couldn't wait. And when I got the foreword and read it, and it's in the book, so all of you will have the opportunity of reading the foreword. What brilliance! What depth of knowledge and understanding of the idea. When I read the foreword by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, I felt so proud to be a Ghanaian. I'm so proud to have him as my president. And you will read it for yourself. The scholarship was extraordinary, deep. So now I have the foreword, we put the book together and so on. And a friend of mine came up with the idea of taking this book to Malawi, where the AU was having its mid-year review. So I flew to Malawi and attended a conference of the ECOSOC, which is it's not about diplomats, it's not about heads of state and so on. It's about activists like me, like Chifu Poku, like Loretta and so on. So I went to the ECOSOC meeting, introduced the book, we discussed reparations, and then the demand for the book started. Distributed a copy. I knew that the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs was going to come into town, so I needed to sell a few copies for him, and I did, and promised others that they will get their copies later. When the Foreign Minister came, I gave him a few copies, and he distributed to his colleague foreign ministers. And go to the IMF 18 times. And still, your economy is in this state, and you want to go to the IMF, please call the psychiatrist. There's a problem here. There is a serious problem here. Look, this is the final one. Mr. President, please, this is the final one. You see, reparation is about resetting the world. Reparation is about the redistribution of surplus value. Reparation is about reorganizing this world. Because the way this world is structured, the way this world is organized, is weighted against us. Look, for a long time, the United Nations did not have more than 50 members. Why? Because at the time they were constructing the United Nations, we were colonies. And colonies were not members of the UN. So they built a United Nations Security Council, and on that United Nations Security Council, 1.4 billion people of this world are not represented. They have no say. They constructed the IMF and the World Bank. We were not there. We were not at the table. So the IMF and the World Bank was constructed to protect the interests of the colonized, to protect the interests of the slave runners and so on. It is time to reset the world, to reorganize the United Nations, to reorganize the World Trade Organization, and to reorganize and rebuild all these institutions. But without that, they will never. Your Excellency, Mr. President, there is something right now happening in this room that I'm sure that many of you are not aware of. But I'd like to draw your attention. Right now in this room, there's a comrade in this room, a very extraordinary comrade. And for those of you who are 20 years and above, you probably hear or have heard our struggle for the release of the Cuban Five from the jails of the United States of America. The Cuban Five. What did they do? They believed that their country, like any other country, should be able to make decisions about itself. and that those who want to bomb their country, those responsible for invasion, sabotage of the economy and so on, needed to be exposed. It was in the course of doing this work that they were arrested and detained by the United States of America. But we all together waged a serious campaign for the release of the Cuban Five. And I'm happy to announce that our comrade, brother, and friend Fernando, one of the Cuban Five, is in the room right now with us. Fernando is a Cuban national hero, and we are so very proud and honored that he has joined us to launch this book. Fernando, you're welcome to Ghana. Thank you very much.
You can do it better than you're doing. Mr. Kwesi Pratt Jnr. has a number of friends from all walks of life. Young, old, middle-aged, footballers, musicians, I can't name it. But one friend that's dear to him is also here tonight. He's a musician. He's a doctor. He'll take us through one song or two. But whilst he prepares to come up, I'm talking about Dr. Neil Lante.